Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Dancer in the Dark from 2000. It is directed by Lars Von Trier and stars Bjork and Catherine Deneuve. Contrary to what we've quasi-established in the past, not every film in my collection that was released in the year 2000 is in my collection because it reminds me of California and Shadwell. Sometimes it's just because it's an incredible film. Case in point, Dancer in the Dark. I don't think I even saw this film until 2001 as I first saw it when it came out for rent, which I'm assuming was around 2001. So this film doesn't remind me at all of California and Shadwell because I didn't see it while I was in California. I saw it after I moved back to Montana, so there. Ha! This film is mesmerizing. It's about a woman who is going blind who is trying to get enough money for her son to get an eye surgery so he doesn't meet the same fate. There is so much more to it, but that would be ruining the film, and believe me, you do not want this movie ruined for you. It's Lars Von Trier does a musical. Kinda, sorta. I mean, there's music, but it's more of an anti-musical, really. Ever watched a musical and wondered why the characters suddenly jump into song and dance narratively? Well, with Dancer in the Dark, that isn't the case. It's all in protagonist Selma's mind as she daydreams, listening to the rhythms of the everyday world around her. It also flies in the face of the optimistic trajectory of classic musicals. Selma is played by Bjork, who has such a distinct and wonderful voice that I love. This film also features David Morse, who I had a very weird crush on around that time. This film can be hard to watch because even though Bjork is marvelous in this film, behind the scenes there was a very antagonistic relationship between her and director Lars Von Trier. Luckily, I didn't know that when I first saw this film, so I fell in love with the movie before I found out it's the reason you don't see Bjork act frequently anymore, as she was in Robert Eggers' The Northman, and that's about it. So the behind-the-scenes tales from this film didn't get to taint the film for me. I count my blessings because this movie is too good to pass up. Even if it does have a final 12 minutes that makes me want to tear Lars Von Trier's head off and shit down his throat. It's definitely a piece of effective cinema, that's for sure. And it has Lars Von Trier, frequent flyers, Stellan Skarsgård, and Udo Kier, and any chance to see Udo Kier is much appreciated by me. Except Fear.com. That film was pure shit. I'm giving Dancer in the Dark an A. Tomorrow I go back to the 50 Drive-In movie classics with the film Night Train to Terror. Sounds like horror territory. See y'all then.